Hi guys, thank you for joining me. So today we're going to be going through um, some Temu papers that I got, and they are called, ready to fold. I'm calling them ready to fold. And then I already made a journal out of the red set. And first let me tell you about Temu. If you're new, if you are a brand new user and it says you only get the benefits if you download the app and log in for the first time, my link to download the app will be in the drop down. And if you're a new user, you'll get a $100 coupon bundle on your first order to use on future orders. And then after you download the app using my link, if you use my code fav12404 on your first order, you will get a 50% discount. Okay? And that's if you're a new user. Feel free to use my code. I just want you all to get your best benefit, okay? So these are the, and I will have these linked down below. They're the Manor Garden paper series, and there's several to choose from. And I got the one that match, and actually they match this Flora Collect paper, and I got a 100-piece set of one-sided papers that also match. Okay, let me get the Flora one, the pink one. And what we're gonna, I've already made one out of the red part of this paper collection, and like I said, they're ready to fold. And then on the backs of them, I made stencils to add lines. Okay, and this paper collection, they have several to choose from, and I have several. I'm going to show you. I have this Tea Party one that is also the Manor, and then I just got these three. They're a little bit smaller, and then I got another one. This is not out of the Manor, and then I got these four. And I will link a video I did showing all of these ready to fold papers, okay? And the paper sets range between 30 and 40 sheets and $2 to $3 per set. And they're just great. They're fun patterns on one side, and then I call them ready to fold, and then the back side's blank, so then I made a stencil for them on the Cricut. Also, some of these have, I'll show you in this 100-piece one-sided set. I have all these set out because they have the people, the vintage people creep me out. Like the vintage, I don't know why, or well, I just don't like the vintage ladies. I just don't want pictures of other people. Okay, so I have these all set out to give to a friend, Regina, that she thinks it's funny to use them now since I don't like them. So I just don't get it. I don't like them. I don't like them. So what I did was, on all of these pages that had, like this is one of them that had a lady on it, what I did was just took one of these and just put it on there. It's close enough to the same size. So I've done that on all the pages that had ladies, okay? So this was a 30-piece set, and I divided it between the pink and the red, and I made two 15-piece sets. I divided the kit into two sets, of pink and red. I did 3 signatures with 5 pages each, and I added lots of paper to the middle, or in between the ready to fold pages. And then, like I said, I had this coordinating paper pad and this coordinating paper pad to work with. So I think that's great. And this one does have a lot of pink too, so I'll probably use it. So never mind about this. I don't know what I was thinking. This is another coordinating paper set that we found, but they don't have a ready to fold one, so never mind. This has pink in it. I don't know why I pulled that out. Okay, so, and then on this one, what I'm doing is I'm picking the ones that have the ladies, and I used a lot of them in this journal. Like that probably had a lady on the back, and all the 2-sided pages that had ladies on the back, I used the back side. Okay, let me see if I can say that again. Okay, like this one has a lady on the back, so then I glued that side down to use on the cover and stuff. Okay, so we're just going to go through this for a bit. Let me see, it's 4:08, so I'm just going to work for a little bit and tell you how I'm doing things, okay? So we're going to, I'm going to make one thing. Okay, that I will use on the cover to use her. But this one I could make a folder with. Okay. So I'm going to show you, and then all of these are ready to go. I covered up the ladies and I did the lines on the back. Okay? And this is a gorgeous paper set. Let me just flip through it real quick. And like I said, I put littler papers on top of some of these. Like there's one. There's one. There's one that I put a paper over. That's one. But I've been wanting to work with all this stuff. There's one. That's fine. This one is fine. This one is fine. This one, and this one, and this one. So what I did on these, I can go ahead and break them down. In the front, I put, okay, we're going to make a folder with that. In the front, I put the castle ones. 1, 2, let me find another castle one, or a rich one. I guess that window, or there. Okay. Let's see which one. Okay, there. Okay, those 3 will be fine. And then I wanted to put the castle ones on the cover, on the outside. And then these were just filler pages. Some of them had lighter florals, like no castle, and then they had like lighter images or lined images, or there's lines, so I wanted the heavy castle. I guess I kept those people. So then we need 4 of each, and I was just scattering them. 1, 2, 3. That looks a little heavy. Okay, 4 there. That's one signature. And there's one, we'll do 2, 3, 4. Okay. And then 1, 2, 3. Well, I got an extra one. Okay. There. So there's our 3 signatures. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Okay. So there's our 3 signatures. And then what I did was I just took these I took all these different papers, and I those are separate. And I tore them. This one I cut, but all of these I tore just to just a tear. I don't, just because. And I'm going to reference this one to see how I did it. For this one, I did yellow and graph. Okay. So we're going to do yellow and graph. And then I did craft. Let's see, yellow graph craft. And then I did dot grid and line. Okay. So I did 2 yellow. I only need 1 because I did this for 1. And then craft, graph, I did 2 of those. And then I just alternated them, and I put the, oh, I must have done that something different. Okay. Where did I do that then? I thought I put the, okay, now let's see what I did. Oh, on the back, on the inside, so that was separate. Okay. I didn't realize I pulled another yellow one to do that. I thought I put it on one and that was already in there. So then we do yellow craft, and then because these are torn, just to make them look more jaggedy and everything, I flipped them. Okay, and then that went in between the first page. I'm just showing you how I did. I went ahead and tore them and cut them all ahead of time. I didn't think y'all needed to see all that. But I'm just giving you an idea of how I'm piecing these pages together. Okay. And then these, like I said, I turned them just to make them look more jaggedy. And sometimes the torn pages, you know, if the edges want to stick together. Okay. And then we got one more. So that was under the first page. And then what did I do? I did it craft. Yeah. 1, 2. Some of these craft were a little bigger and I just left them. They were like, these pages, this set is 5.5 by 8 wide. And some of these were like 8.5, 8.25, and I just left them. Okay, and I just did those together. And these papers are actually Amazon packaging. Do you ever get that? Do you save that? Amazon packaging. It's just in the boxes and it's great. And what do I do next? Dot grid. I don't have a finger grippy on. Can't work without them. And again, I'm rotating these. Some of them tore cleaner than others. And I didn't use a tear ruler or anything. I just used paper. I mean, just a rubber cork-backed ruler, just so it tore easier. And that was dot grid, and then we did cream, and then I just left the blank, the middle. I did some accenting stuff, and I just tore extra of these because I'll need them. I figured I'd need them because I have lots of these ready to fold pages. You know, I only have one of these. Crap. I can get another one. Well, I don't know how wide that is. Let me see. This is a different paper, but it doesn't matter. That's not wide enough. Oh. I'm just doing this rough. That's how easy it is to tear. I could only tear about 3 at a time. But I like tearing paper like that. I don't do it near enough. Okay, and then this, I made a folder. We'll wrap around one signature, the middle one. I think I put this in the back signature because I kind of fizzle out and get tired by the end of a journal, so I thought, let me put that in the back to keep interest going. Okay, just to keep the interest all the way through. Does anybody else get tired after the, you know, by the time you get to the end of it? I'm guilty of that. Well, those are the same, but let me change that because I don't, well, it's fine. It's fine. Okay, so there's our 3 signatures. Now I did put some red in here. Oh, and I put the coloring page on the same as the folder. There's a coloring page here somewhere. Here. And I did that on the same signature as the folder. There. And the first one I did a little folder inside, so I'm going to show you how we make that. And this one is the one we're going to use, and I face them together, okay? And this doesn't matter. On one side, we're going to score it a 1/2 inch. Oh shoot! Oh well. Oh well. That's supposed to be a score. That doesn't matter. It's fine. We just won't have on the folder. I made it a little bigger, and then I did an inside score just to finish it, but we don't have to do that. So then on this side, we will do. This is a score tool, yes. We will do a 1/2 inch, and then that leaves it 4 inches wide. Because the signatures are 5.5 high by 4 inches wide. And I can go ahead and score this at 5.5. The other one I made a little shorter, just, I don't know why. Okay. So then we're going to fold it on our score. This is how I've been joining these pages because I want to I want to use them in a way that I can, get, so I don't have to bury, so I don't have to bury a pretty two-sided page. So then I just came up with this to join them. And we'll smooth that out with the glue stick. Okay, and then we've got it. That's pretty close. Okay, and then gonna spread that out with a glue stick. And then, like I said, I had been folding that in, just that extra bit in, just to trim it. I put a score here and just folded that outside in, but we're not going to do that. No need. And because I cut it off instead of scored it, but that's fine. Okay. So then here, we're going to cut this middle section of this folder, and then I had been rounding that. It looks good rounded. You know how I use my scissors to round corners. And this one didn't work because it was 2 pages, so it didn't catch them right. There. And then, where'd my thing go? Here it is. I like to corner around just more on the folder. I think it makes them look cute. Okay. Now I haven't embellished these yet. I'm just showing you how I assembled them. Okay. I like folders. I think they're a fun, insert. In the folder I did, what did I do with the folder? First signature. Okay. So then, what we added is, in the first signature, we added the folder, and we added our yellow and graph and craft and dot grid and cream in our folder. Okay. In the second, we added our folder, and then you can see here, this is what I meant when I said I trim them. And then all the papers are the same, and on the inside I added a coloring page. And then this one, everything's the same, and on the inside I added a doily wrapped around. Okay? And then I'm going to show you how I made the cover. Okay? Well, I guess I'll have to grab a file folder because Well, I'm gonna have to go get something. I'll be right back. Okay, the other time I used a piece of cardboard, but I don't really think it needs cardboard. So our pages are 4 inches wide, so we're going to make our front cover 4.5. So then that would be 9 plus an inch for our spine. So then we're going to cut this at 10 inches. And I'm going to cut it bigger so I can square it up. Because file folders, when you get them, are not always square, believe it or not. And then we're going to, let's see if that's close enough. That'll be close enough. Okay. So then what you do here is it's going to be and it's 5.5 tall, so we're gonna make this 6.5. Let me make sure. 4.5 and 4.5. 6.5. No, that'd be too much. We'll just make it 6. Okay. So this is 10 inches, which is big enough, and I'm going to need a piece of cardstock. I really like this new tan cardstock I got. So what we're going to do, and that'll be enough, that'll be fine. And then this is 6, so we're just gonna cut this at 7 and just give it a 1/2 inch wrap around like the top does. It'll be fine. You just need to wrap it around. Okay? I was just going to make this real quick in case you all didn't know. And this is not how one way I was doing. I do these different all the time. And I was going to try to do, I might on some of the others, I might try to use envelopes for the covers, but for this one. So these come together really fast. I think it's really neat that they're ready to fold. And the other day, I worked one afternoon and got the back of them all stenciled. I sent a couple of friends some stencils. And it held up well and it worked well. It just took a long time. And this, you just eyeball it. It's okay. It's fine. Let me find my bone folder. Okay. So all I did was I added an inch to this, so then we've got a 1/2 inch all around. And then you just cut the corners. And then I come along here and just score it. You can score it first, but I always just score it in place because it's easier. It's easy. Let's see. I think I want the top and the bottom. I don't remember. Sometimes I do the sides. Sometimes I don't think it matters. Okay. And then just pull it from the outside. Sorry. My daughter's leaving and Addie's wanting to bark about it. But I already did one of these today, so the other night I don't remember what day, maybe Friday. I got all of the pages stenciled and the ladies covered up. So that was one project. And then today I picked out what papers I wanted to use. And then I assembled one and I made one. And I thought, well, let me turn the camera on and show them how I'm doing this. Okay. And that it's really pretty easy. These ready to fold papers make life really easy. And I thought it would be pretty small, but it's not. It's not too bad. I think it's a good size. Okay. Now we're gonna see. We're gonna make this one just under this. So I don't remember what size it was. Let's see. From 6 to okay, that looks like 10 by 6. So we're gonna make this so 3/4 less. Or okay, so then that'll be 10 and no, that'll be 10 and a quarter. No, we want it to be 9 3/4. Sorry, I did a 1/4 inch the wrong way. There, 9 3/4 by 6. So then we're going to do 5 3/4. Okay. And then that will just fit inside. Okay. Now I haven't embellished this. I will work that in. I'll do another video doing embellishments or do something for Timu Tuesday or something. But these ready to fold papers intrigued me. So I was ready. I was ready, gosh. I was ready to work with the ready fold paper. No, I was anxious to do something with them. And I think they're really neat. And I think they're fun. Oh, I think I got sidetracked saying they are, well, 5.5 by 8 is just under 1/2 letter size. And they're not too small. They're really okay. I think they're a fine size for a journal. I really do. And I'm pretty happy with how fast this came together. Like I said, I worked one afternoon and got the stenciling done and the ladies covered up, just like this with the glue stick and glue. And then today, I didn't have anything else done, so then today I started picking pages. It's got something red on it, I don't know what it is. Then today I started picking pages and tearing them, and then I went ahead and assembled one. And then this we are going to, I'm going to show you, I'm going to use a big score tool and we're just going to score it. So we did 4.5, 9, 10, right? 6 to 16 is 10, no, every time. So then a ruler would be handy. That would be helpful. Okay. Here it is. And this didn't score on the machine very well. So what did I say? 1, 2, 3, 4.5. Okay, and I'm going to let the whole line show. Okay, and I'm going to use this Dollar Tree tool with the big ball on it, and just to give me a nice big score. Okay, and I don't know where. Okay, this one will work. And then what I did, you know, I bet I could use this one. This one would be nice for this. And then what I did was I put a ruler here, got it started, okay, and then I don't know where my bone folder went. There, see? I think it worked out fine like this. There. And then take the bone folder and run it along there. Okay. And sometimes it does get these little creases and wrinkles because it's paper, you know. But they ended up inside the signature, and it didn't bother me too bad. And if it's an eyesore, I can put a piece of washi or lace or something along it. Okay. So we'll figure that out. So there, our cover's done. Yes, you like? Easy, easy peasy. So then, okay, we can cover. That's got a lady on the back, so we're gonna cover it. And I like this at the top, and then we're just gonna cut the bottom off. And this was 6 inches. So we're gonna cut this just under 6. So 7 to 13 would be 6. So we're just gonna cut that just 1 notch under, an 1/8 under, a generous 1/8. I'm gonna show in both lines. Okay. And then this is 4.5 wide. So we're going to, let's see how wide this is. This is 5. Pretty close to 5. So we've got 1, 2, 1, 2, and 1/4 and 1/4. Okay. So we will just cut this 1/4 off each side because I want that thing centered. So tomorrow is going to be a big deal. There's going to be a new collab. and I was asked to be part of it. So watch for that video tomorrow. It's pretty exciting. I'm excited. So I think it's a big deal, and I hope y'all like it, and I hope y'all join in, and I'm pretty excited about it. Let's see, that's too big. That does not look straight. What happened? And it's not. I'll try. Okay. There. That's pretty good. I like it. Well, that's not centered at all. But we're going to have to center that. Then I will just have to add lace or something to the outside. And that'll be fine. And then there'll be room on the spine where I can just add something to the spine. We'll make that work. And yeah, I'm just using the same on the front and the back. I didn't realize so much pink was in this kit. I'd had it separated, and then more were pink. I had to pull some that I had set aside as pink, going, well, that's gonna have to work as red because I didn't have enough for the red signature. Okay, that looks good. I like it. I like it a lot. Might be a little crooked. Let's see. Lift it. Nope. I was gonna say, hope it's not upside down. There's no right side up to it yet. There is no upside down yet. Okay, okay, alright, yeah. Cool, cool. Okay, I started this 408 and it's 445, so that's long enough. I was going to do a quick sew in, but I guess I'll save that for another time, okay? Thanks for watching, guys. Love you, bye.